Hello everybody, what is going on? My name is Freedom and welcome back to another video here on my channel. Here today I'm going to be showing off my base on Ark Survival Evolved because I feel like my base is finally at that point where I can be like, alright, I feel like I'm comfortable enough to show this off now. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. So we won't start over there yet, we'll take you on a whole tour of the place and we'll start with, I guess we'll start with like the dino pen, and we'll start with the big dino pen over here, okay? So like recently this has had quite a few big dinos in it. We've moved a few of them around, but you'll see all that shortly. So here, straight as we come through the gate, we're met by 3 Rexes or T-Rexes, one being level 252, one being level 64, and one being 135. Now we're looking for a higher level female so we can breed to 250. So we're just looking for a higher female at the moment. So obviously, like, we've all got different coloured saddles in the tribe. Roxy has gone for pink, I've gone for green, and Ryan's gone for blue. So any saddles that you see them colours, they are like the person who owns that dino, you know, it belongs to that colour. So mine's green, Ryan's is blue, and Roxy's is pink. So let's go over here. So over here we have a Morellatops, and the Morellatops doesn't even come from this server. What it was is someone, I think it's from Scorched Earth, and someone was like, hey, does anybody want a Morellatops? And I was like, you know what, I'll have a Morellatops. So this guy's pretty damn beastie. He's a pretty big beast, and he does a lot of damage, and he does his stomp thing as well. Let me show you guys. He does his stomp, and it's kind of brutal. He also bites as well, his enemies, but yeah, I just like the stomp. I think the stomp's really good. Then we've got 3 trikes or Triceratops, as you can see. Then we have a turtle, or what's known as a Carbonemi, and we have 2 Stegos, 2 Stegosauruses, which have the bone skins on them at the moment, but we don't really have a use for them because, like, we've got bigger berry farmers now. So then we've got it's mostly just for eggs. And then we've got Sarcos or crocodiles. Why is that one called Sarco? Maybe I called it Sarco, I don't know. But yeah, we have Sally the Sarco, and we have Sarco the Sarco. Yeah, we're probably going to change that name at some point. No eggs? Okay. Then we have an Iguanodon, which is basically purely just for eggs. Then we have 2 Parasaurs that are also for eggs, but we are looking for a high level Parasaur, maybe just to breed them. Although, I don't really see many people being interested in Parasaurs. Then we have a bunch of Dillos here. So this Dillo at the back to the right here is one that I've bred myself, and I imprinted on this one 100% almost, I think. So if we look down the level list here, where I'm going, oh, we can't see it because people are talking. So yeah, anyway, that's one of my breeding animals, and let's have another look now. There we go, look, 95% imprinting, which means that when I imprint on an animal, if I choose to use that animal, it'll perform better for me than what it will for any of the other tribe members. Then we have 2 more X's here, but these are for trade, and we're trading them with Calamity and Ahmed, and we're just waiting for them to come and pick them up. That should be today, so that's going to be awesome. You're probably wondering what this guy is doing. So this is Ollie the Oviraptor, and what we do with him is we fill him up with wood and we enable wandering on him, and what that does is it puts all those egg signs that you can see underneath each of the dino, which means that they're all going to be producing like twice as many eggs. We have obviously these Rexes got it going as well. So it's just so because we got to do a lot of egg farming so we can make some kibble, so we can get some better dinos. So we've got another egg mister right here, and he again is just putting all these signs above all these dinos. So now we're into the smaller dino pen, and we start off with a big thing. We have 3 Carnos here. I'm probably guessing you can tell which is my Carno. We have also 2 jumping crocodiles here, known as the Caprosuchus, also known as Kappa and Jamestown. So starting up here on the left first is Candy. This is Roxy's. Just hasn't got round to colouring his seat just yet. And then we're going to the middle with Carnell, and Carnell is mine, as you can tell by the green colour of the dino and the green colour of the saddle. And then we've got Bob, that's Ryan's. So I only just painted this last night. I thought I'd give it a try just to see what it looked like, and to be honest, I think it was pretty dang. So yeah, we're gonna stick with it for now. Then if we turn to our left over here, we have like 4 Therizinos lined up. So this is kind of where all the eggy stuff goes on. So we have like Redback, which is Brian's Therizino. We have Terry, that is my Therizino. Then we have Bella, that is Roxy's Therizino. And we have Pip, that is just a high level Therizino that we've got that's a male. So we're looking for another high level female Therizino, and then we are going to be breeding them. So here we have Angel the Raptor now. So these are all the raptors. So Angel is mine that I brought up from the baby as well, and she's also been imprinted on, which means obviously she'll perform better for me. Unfortunately I only got 86% on her, but that's not bad, to be fair. Then we've got Jeff, which is also my raptor. He's level 194 and he's a beast. I've just mated those two last night, so I've got a fertilised egg in my fridge that we're gonna hatch. We're gonna hatch it this weekend, and yeah, see what kind of happens, because I want it to be up the 194 mark, but I don't mind it being around the 100 mark. But yeah, then we have Speedy 2, because Speedy 1 died, and Speedy is one of Ryan's raptors, and basically he just pumps in nothing but speed, so he goes really fast, really fast. I mean, like, really fast. Then we have Underlay, which is another one of Ryan's raptors. Underlay, you know. And then we have Gonzalez, which is obviously the Speedy Gonzalez kind of thing. Then we have Rose, that is Roxy's raptor. So then if we're to take this little board up here, we're met by two Lystros straight away. So Lystros are great for, if any of your animals get damaged, these can help boost them, and it's really good for them. So then off the bat we have two female scorpions that we just got for eggs. We've got two frogs, because we lost one yesterday unfortunately in the swamp. Then we have the Deodicurus, which is great for stone gathering, like this is the best stone farmer to get. Then we have a deer, and another deer, or what's known as like moose, I guess. So this one we just called deer. And he's good for collecting like thatch. She's just good for babies, really. So yeah, then we have three saber-toothed cats. Now this saber-toothed cat was raised by Roxy. As you can see there in the little blue box, it says imprinted by Roxy above the gender underneath the name. So that was imprinted by Roxy. How much of an imprint did he get? So you got 98% imprint on this, which means that when he rides it, it will perform so much better for him. Then we have Sableye, and we have Catastrophic. And Catastrophic being mine, Sableye being Ryan's, and obviously Lightning being Roxy's. So we plan to go into some caves with these, because these are the perfect cave creature. And yeah, cave cats, you know. We're gonna go into some caves at some point. Maybe I'll film some of that. We'll see. I haven't really done much filming on this game as of yet, but we've got so much to get on with. Like, it's hard to think, oh, I'll film this for YouTube, because they'll want to watch this, and it kind of takes me onto the thing of like Minecraft, and people don't actually mind watching Minecraft, and this is a bit like that just with dinos. So anyway, if we come in here now, this is like my main house, this is my house. So like, you'll see Ryan and Roxy come in here, but they have their own places where they go and stay. That's why there is nobody sleeping in my beds. But yeah, anyway, straight off, let's go through this floor straight in first of all, just to show you what's here. So we've got a forge, or we've got three forges in this room. We've got the generator that powers all the electrics, of course, which powers the fridge, or fridges, sorry, because we've got so many of them. Then we've got three forges. Then we've got a hide box, and we've got a bunch of boxes just for storage. Bunch of fires for, this is just kind of a part, I guess it's just sort of like a little bit of incubation for now, till I get the incubation room finished, which I'll get onto very shortly. So yeah, this is just like a little generator room, I guess, a little storage room. Then we have a bookshelf. Now these hold blueprints only, so we put blueprints in there, a few mortar and pestles and all that good stuff. Then we have a bunch of signs that tell you all the different codes for the keypad for the different gates, to open all the different gates for when our tribe is coming through. We can just sort of, if anybody's in here, we can just access it and open it and close it all from here. Then we have another three fridges, sorry, one's for meat, one's for eggs, and one's for veg, so it's all for very kibble based stuff. Then we have a map. And now on the map, as you can see, we've marked a few places. So down on the right hand corner is the Rome Island, which is like, it's actually called Herbivore Island, but Rome's taken over it. We'll have a little fly around at some point, maybe ask Rome if we can do a little base tour there, because they have some amazing dinos and it'd be really cool to show them off. Anyway, moving upstairs, we have a few dodos here. These are just for eggs. Again, we're not really looking to breed any of these, or we might breed a few of them, just because to tame a certain animal, you need to like feed it your tamed animals. So we'd have to feed it like these that are ours. But yeah, that's kind of scary. So then we have like a bunch of beds, and obviously we have Deo and Human up here, which are the Dimorphodons that can sit on your shoulder, and they carry like things for you. So they're pretty awesome, man. They just give you like, they enable you to carry more. So then it's just more storage, like literally more storage and a few preserving bins, which is for preserving the berries and stuff that we need for the kibble. Then if we come up here, we've got a water tap. Now the water tap is so that we can just easily fill these up with water, because you use a lot of water on the cooking pots to make a lot of recipes and a lot of dyes. Then we have a grill. Obviously the grill is to cook all of our meat on. And then we have a fabricator, which needs repairing apparently. But yeah, then we have a bunch more storage again. Then if we go over here, we've got like a little trapdoor. So if I open the trapdoor and I climb the ladder, we enter the bird box, or one of the bird rooms anyway. And in here we have Lady and Angelina Jolie, sorry. So these are two females, hence the names. And yeah, this is kind of where they live. Then we've got another storage box here. I'm planning to put them all across this back wall up to around this ladder bush, because this ladder takes us outside so we can look over the dino pen. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. Here we go. So this is kind of where you can see everything. I'm not going to show anything to the left right now because I kind of want to keep it all a surprise for you. But yeah, you can sort of check on your dinos from here. I am going to put like a little balcony, like a little rail out here at some point, so that we can just come up out here and hang out on deck chairs and stuff like that. So, well, not actually deck chairs, but chairs we can sit on. Then that's it for this room right now. So this was really hectic in here at one point. This is where all the birds would stay, but fortunately I've sorted it out, like, so that the birds stay somewhere else. So up here we have more storage. It's just pure storage. We've got a safe that's kind of full of blueprints, and it's kind of full of blueprints and weapons, I believe. So then we take this rope ladder up to the even higher. This is like the top of the roof now. Actually, maybe I should tore down there first. Let's tore down there first, then we'll come up here and show you this. Sort of finish off like that. So in here, we have the greenhouse. So this is kind of where all the veg is produced. So as you can see, there's going to be taps all the way through here, water coming in a lot, because we have to water the plants. Obviously, we have to make sure they keep watered. So we've got some, I believe we've got some rock carrots, some save root, some long grass, some citronal, some more save root, and some more rock carrot. Then if we go around here, we've got some more berries, we've got some more long grass, and we've got a few more berries growing there. So this is just kind of the whole greenhouse area, which is also attached to the main build. And the reason why it's attached to the main build and it's not on its own separate build is because I tried to put it on its own separate build, and just like too many dinos, we're taking it out. We're just wiping out my glass room, my greenhouse. So anyway, we come to the top now. Now I'm not going to try and show you what's behind me, but you can see like we've got some plants up here. Now you're probably thinking, what the hell are these plants and why are they all on your roof? So what these plants do is they work as a defense for your base, okay? So if anything comes along, like the back over here, the side down here, anywhere, like these dinos are doing now, to be honest, they might end up getting shot at. But basically these plants will shoot at those dinos and kill anything that comes close to my base, so it sort of keeps it protected. Now we can look through our spyglass here and we can see that there's a female 110 there. So I would really like to get that female at some point today. It's just out back of my base. It'd be nice to draw it down towards the back gate area, or maybe down towards the big back gate, and just put it to sleep there. Really easy tame for us. It'll take like, if it's at level 110, it's probably going to take us about, for that guy it's going to take about 6 hours of real time. 6 hours of real time for him to tame. But it's alright because we're berry tamers, so we just like fill him with berries and we fill him with narcotics, and then we go back and check on him every so often. It's not really too daunting. Anyway, let's head back downstairs now because I want to show you guys, obviously, I want to show you guys outside and kind of what's going on out there, and what's about and what's around. So I think the way that we'll do this is we'll take the tour towards we'll go to everything that I'm built, and then we'll go to the incubation room that I'm building. So let's go ahead and get the hell out of here. So if we open this door here, it takes us outside. Now you're all about to see everything that I have. So here goes, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're prepared for this sight. I'm not going to show you till I get onto the bridge or over the bridge. So this is just one of my custom bridges, right? I'll show you the bridges in a bit more detail in a little bit. I just don't want to really show you guys anything. So we have walls blocking all sorts of stuff. So here now, I could show you this. So this is the other bird box that I was talking about, where I had to move all the birds out of the other place. So this is the other overwrapper that we've got, and he just sort of gets the eggs for the birds. We keep him under here, we keep him filled up to maximum weight, then he can't move, we enable wandering so that all these little egg icons come up under here. I've already told you this, shut up, damn. Then we have 2 Brontos. These are one of the biggest dinos, I guess, one of the bigger dinos. We have 2 of them, level 61, level 67. Not very good levels, but we're not too bothered about levels at the moment. Like, this is a female, so it's giving us eggs, and this is a female, so it's giving us eggs. That's kind of all we're bothered about at the moment. Then we have the Diplodocus over here, which has a wrapper attached to him almost, which I'll tell you about that in a little bit. Then we have another Diplodocus over here. I guess we'll go into the bird room now and show you the birds. So let's go in here. So in here we have a few birds. So we have Roxy's Tapajara, which only just got raised yesterday. Spent a whole day raising it, or 2 days almost raising this. I've got Ladybug over here, which is my Pteranodon level 188. Is the strongest of the Pteranodons that we've got so far. Then we've got Lunala, which is Ryan's, of course. Then we have my Tapajara, which I've called Sky. And we have Ryan's Tapajara, which is called Tom. And I really love, like, what we were saying was, we love how the saddles really, let me just pick this egg up, get shown off in a different light. Because when they're on these birds, they look really fluorescent and beautiful. But when they're on these birds, look, they look really dull. So we were like, why can't we have... And I got asked, like, is that a different shade of green you've put on there? And I was like, no, it's just how it's come out on there. So, yeah. So, obviously, this Tapajara came from these 2 Tapajaras. And it looks a bit more like mine than the other one. So, it's got more of its mum than its dad. But there's no mutation for it, so let's just move on. So, this is Ryan's house. Ryan's house is quite big. I guess we'll do a tour of Ryan's house right about now. So yeah, you can sort of see the shadow on the building, but I'm not going to show you what's up there just yet. But yeah, this is Ryan's house. So let's go have a tour inside. He's probably asleep. Or he might be awake. No, it looks like he's awake. So we have Ryan's downstairs, which is just full of storage, and the fridge. Of course, I put him a fridge in. I was like, he can't have another fridge, you know. And then we have his map, his beds, himself. And we have some more storage over there, I guess. Then what gets really interesting about this one is, when you come here, now we have to be able to get the ladder. Because the ladder's kind of dodgy, man. Let's go ahead and get the ladder. Oh no, I can't get it. I can't get it. I can't get the ladder. I can't get the ladder. I can't get the ladder. 3 hours later. I can't get the... I can't get the ladder. I think he's helping us to try and get the ladder now. Ah, thanks. So then up here we have like his beer barrel. And yeah, a nice beer barrel in the corner. So what he's doing in here is he's getting some beer together so we can go tame a drunk dinosaur. Yes, a drunk dinosaur, that is right. There is a dino that only tames on beer. So yeah. Oh, he's got a cooking pot there as well. I didn't see that. That must be new. Anyway, let's carry on with the tour. Finally we got the ladder down. Finally we was able to move on. So here we have a raft. Now this raft is kind of what we started off on. It's kind of what we got from A to B with, and this is how we got to where we are now. We used this raft to travel. So as you can see, it's full of storage. It's got a forge. It's got its own mortar and pestle. It's got its own like smithy and its own campfire. But the bed got destroyed. So yeah, it's kind of just chill for now. It just stays in the pen, in the base area. We kind of just use it to move up and downstream with stone and things like that, so we can do better builds and things. So we've got a few of these platforms out here now. These platforms obviously just plant defences again for any fish that can kill us in the water, i.e. piranhas, and for any annoying birds. Like we had these itches. I'm calling them itches. It's just a short name for them. I think I can't remember the full name. Sorry. And what they are basically is they come down from the sky and they hit you and they take stuff off you and they just eat it in the air and just destroy it. So I put these plants in to stop that from happening, and it stopped it. It stopped it off. So here we have mini breeding pen, and this has got all the breeded dillos in. So I think it was Abba Dabba that Ryan breeded and imprinted on. And yeah, he was enjoying the dillos. So in here we have Roxy's house now. Roxy is obviously asleep. So we come into Roxy's house, and this is more of a, I don't know, it gives you that really nice warm feeling when you walk into it. So we've got more storage downstairs, but nowhere near as much. Roxy's really using the space to make it look fancy inside, and I think it's really cool. I honestly think this is one of the best builds that we've got for style and things like that. So obviously we can see that there's a wooden table for people to sit down and have lunch. Alright, it sat me on the wrong side, but generally you can sit on the other side of it. You just got to be sort of like that. There you go. So we can sit, we can have some food. Then we've got the stone fireplace, obviously works. Yep, lights up, all the good stuff. Then we've got bookshelf. If we go through here, campfire, I think through there. Mortar and pestle? No? Okay. Must have got rid of the mortar and pestle. Can't have enjoyed it where it was. Kind of the kitchen area, I guess. Then we go through here. This is sort of the workroom. We've got some storage, another bookshelf, a smithy, forge, pestle. Got everything in there. More storage here. Let's go through this door and through this door. That's where the fridge is. So this is the fridge room. We can close the door and leave ourselves in here. So this is the fridge room, or Roxy's fridge room. Roxy's light, which kind of gives a nice ambience to the place. So more storage. Then we'll leave that for a minute. Then this is Roxy's bedroom now. We don't really want to disturb while she's sleeping. There we go. More storage, another bench, another box, a map, and some painting. Some paint posts. You can paint on them different colours. Awesome. Really fancy stuff. Then if we walk out here, this is the balcony area. As you can see, we've got table, chairs. Really nice balcony area, just to sort of look out across the base from. Then if we come back inside and we go up this ladder here, oh well, we're not going up it yet. Right, now we are. Okay, so if we go up the ladder here, this is where Roxy keeps birds. So this is Harriet, which is a male, and this is Bravo, which is also a male. More storage, and the feeding trough for the birds. So the birds are always eating, never go hungry. And the cooking pot. Again, you can just come up here, and this is how we get the birds in here. And you just look out across the base, and it's just so nice, especially on the night, especially on the night time. So yeah, that's Roxy's house. Now, I think I've saved the best till last. And basically, the one thing that I've been waiting to show you guys is this. Look at the Quetzal. So Quetzal is called Queen. And yes, there is a trap on Queen, and that's so we can trap other Quetzals in the sky, so we can bring them down as well. Because what we're going to start doing is we're going to start selling low-level Quetzals. So let's just jump up here and show you what's going on with the whole thing. So up here you might be thinking, what the hell is going on? But this is a cage. And what this does is, when one of these big birds that I'm stood on now fly towards me, I'll probably have to remove this set of door frames, and then what it'll do is it'll fly into that hole. I'll get it trapped in a corner. Once it's trapped in a corner, I should be able to then block off this entranceway here, so that the dino can't, the big bird can't escape out through any of these corners, because the bird's too big to fit through. And then what we do while the bird's on here is we have another tribe member on here. I keep the bird steady in the air with the bird trapped in the cage, while they just shoot loads of trunk darts into the bird. So that's the Quetzal, and look at it. It's an absolute beast of a cage. And the reason why I've done it out of thatch as well is because Quetzals can't destroy thatch, so nothing on this will get destroyed, and we'll get Quetzals, and we'll make a lot of ingots from that. So let's go ahead and show you the whole thing from the sky now that it's turned to night. Couldn't the time nighttime much more perfect there if I tried. So let's go into my bird pen over here. Let's just jump on Ladybug for now. I'm going to show you around the top of the base. Then we'll show you the incubation room as well. So as you can see, look at how beautiful it looks. Look at Ryan goes to work. Yeah, look at how beautiful it looks. So this is my base on Ark Survival Evolved. I'm not going to mention what server I'm in just because I don't want loads of people coming to the server and it's kind of being annoying. So I'm not going to tell you what server I'm in for now. But just look at this place. Just look at how lit it is. See if I can get you a first person. Oh no, it's not very good in first person. But look at it. It's just such a beautiful place to come. It looks so peaceful. And everybody's like, oh my god, Freedom, I want a base like yours. Your base is amazing. And I built a lot of this myself. I built everything but Ryan's house, I think. Because I helped Roxy with that build. I built all that. Yeah, I built everything myself. Obviously they helped me collect all the materials for the stuff, so like the wood, the thatch and the stone, they helped me get all this. And yeah, so I'm going to show you guys my second bridge, and I'm going to do it on this bird because there's a few dinos that are around that are a bit scary. So yeah, we've got a nice wall all the way up to the bridge to stop any dinos coming onto our beach and hurting our animals that just live in the open here. So we've got a second bridge that hasn't got any lights at the moment, but will get lit up eventually because we are expanding further down this beach towards this swamp over here. As you can see, we've got loads of, let me just turn my light on. We have spikes sort of all the way up to here, and yeah, we're going to be expanding quite a fair bit. So here now we have the incubation room that I'm building. So this is like halfway built, and basically, like you can see, there's nothing but feeding troughs all along the back of here. So when babies are born, we can fill that up with meat and berries, and they'll be fine for days. They'll be fine. No, they'll be fine. They'll be good. And then if we look, we've got like a small dino get on this one, and I'm gonna do an even bigger build than this for the even bigger dinosaurs right next to it. So it's gonna be absolutely ginormous here. So yeah, it's just looking really good. I mean, it's gonna have all underfloor incubation as well. So when we go down here, this is where like all of the incubation is gonna go. It's all gonna go under here. We just got Ryan following us at the moment, which makes it look blue. But yeah, it's gonna look absolutely incredible. Under here is gonna be all the incubators that are gonna incubate the eggs that are above, like where Ryan is right now. So that's gonna be absolutely amazing. And I think that's the entire base shown. And it's taken me a while to get around the whole base. I hope you guys like my base for what it is at the moment. And we'll definitely show you some further developments later. But this is it for now, guys. I hope you really do like my base. I hope you enjoyed this video as well. It's something a bit different from anything that I've kind of done before. Although we have done Ark videos before, I haven't really done showing off a base. So yeah, this is my base, and we're in a PvE server as well, so we don't have to worry about people trying to kill us because it's not PvP, and we can just enjoy the game. We can just build ourselves up stronger and stronger so we can go against bosses. And yeah, so this is where I'm going to end the video, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please be sure to drop it a like, just to show me that you appreciate the amount of hours that I've put into this. And with that being said, guys, I hope you have a good day, a good night, depending on wherever you are in the world. Continue to support my channel by subscribing if you're not already subscribed. And yeah, all I want to say is thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. You're beautiful. Remember to smile more and always be positive. Just always be positive, because no matter what's going on in life, we can always find a positive to everything. So I'm going to leave it right there. You guys can screenshot that if you want, and you can just like, yeah, enjoy it. Push! Just keep walking around.